Stampers, welcome to Great Inspirations. My name is Kim Tolbert and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a card to share with you that I created for week 2 of my Tinseltime Tuesday series on my blog. Each Tuesday from now through December 14th, 2021, I will have a different card idea on my blog for you to inspire you for your Christmas cards and other holiday cards. And a couple of weeks we'll do some tags as well, some gift tags. So this particular card I made using the Peaceful Deer bundle, which is found in the Stampin' Up! July through December 2021 mini catalog. And you can buy this as a bundle for a savings of 10%. Of course, you can buy each item separately if you like. And then right now, Stampin' Up! Has a celebration going on. And here's the celebration brochure. Celebration goes on through the 30th of September. And of course, during celebration, you can earn products for free with your Stampin' Up! Purchases. But one of the items that is free is the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper. And it coordinates with the Peaceful Deer bundle. So that's kind of great. But while I was looking through this celebration brochure, I came across this tag. And I really like that tag. But I thought, let's put that on a card. So that is where I got the inspiration for this card. Now, many times in my videos, we will walk through how I made this card. We'll walk through that together, but today, I'm not going to do that. On my blog, there will be step-by-step instructions on how to make this card. There'll be photos, and all the measurements and all the supplies will be listed. And I will put a link to my blog in the description of this video. So just go there and you'll find everything you need to know as to how to make this card. And I'll show you the inside as well. We have another little deer inside. But what I wanted to talk about today were these deer, which of course they are included in, they're one of the prints in the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper. As you know, it's two-sided. So what I did was I punched out the deer to create this card. So I thought, well, let's do that together. So I have a strip of the Designer Series paper with the deer, and we'll punch it. But oh, wait a minute. Well, that doesn't work. That doesn't coordinate, does it? Well, let me try another one. Oh, yeah, this one's going the right way. Okay, this is great. I can get this in here and punch it. Yay, there's a deer for my card, but I need one going the opposite direction. What to do? Well, there are a couple things. And one thing I did was, this is vellum, but I've also used printer paper. And it's just, what the size I found worked for me was 5 inches by 3 inches wide, and then I scored it in half at 2.5 inches, folded it over, and just punched the image. So we'll do that. I have a piece of vellum right here, and it's scored. We'll go ahead and fold it in half along that score line, and then we'll take the punch and just punch out the image. There, you'll have you some oops, they're trying to get away, little vellum deer to use on another project. Now we'll pull out this piece of vellum, hopefully. I haven't gotten it stuck again. There we go. So there's the vellum. So we can use it this way or this way, and that's the plan, because what we need to do is line this deer, little punch out, line it up with this deer. And that looks pretty good. And I'm going to use some washi tape just to hold the vellum in place. Actually, I don't want to get it too close to the image. There we go. Now, as I said, I used some printer paper to do this as well, and it worked just fine. I used printer paper that was a little heavier, but not as heavy as cardstock, because it's really hard to punch through 2 layers of cardstock. So anyway, we have that. And now we're going to turn it over. And see, we have this image right here. We're just going to line this up so you don't see the vellum. Punch. And there's our deer. Got a little piece of the vellum, I think. And there's the deer, our reverse deer for the card. Now, if that doesn't seem like something you want to do, I have another solution for you. And it has to do with the light box, and we have used that before. I've brought that out before. And like I say, if you don't have one of these, not to worry. I'll turn it on. Okay, now what we're going to do is, here's some of the paper. And I need to remember which deer doesn't, it's this one right here. We'll get some scissors and we'll just kind of cut him out. And what I found is I just flipped him over, and I'm not sure if you can see, because this paper is dark, it's hard to see, but I can see with this light box, I can see the deer. And so I took a pen, and I found it's best to have a very fine point, a very fine tip pen, and basically I just traced around the deer and then punched it on this side, and that works great. And if you don't have a light box, not to worry, just tape the paper on a window and trace it from the window and then just punch it. So that works. Now if you're like, oh, I don't know, I just really don't like either of those ideas, not to worry. I can tell you how to get a very similar look. Simply take the designer series paper, punch, you have a deer. Now notice we punched on the black and white check side. Now we're going to turn over and let's punch on this side, on the side with the deer. And look. There you go, 2 deer. They're going the opposite direction, and it's a very similar look to this. No, it does not have the white around it, but it is a similar look if you prefer to do it that way. So there's 3 ways to get those deer reversed. You can use the vellum or use the printer paper and make a template, or you can use the light box or your window and trace with a fine tip marker or pen and then punch. Or you can use the black and red check designer series paper, and just remember to punch first on one side and then on the other, and you will have your deer in reverse. And then you can make this card quite easily. Again, thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's tip, please give me a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. Again, thanks so much for joining me. Until next time, stamp happy.